Students, you have learnt about recording the data and organizing it. You have also learned to interpret the given pictograph and drawing the same. Today, let us learn more about organizing data in our topic Data Handling. Today, let us learn to organize the given data in a table by using the tally marks. Let us go through the data that is given to us. In a mathematics test, the following marks were obtained by 40 students. Arrange these marks in a table using tally marks. These are the marks obtained by 40 students in a mathematics test. Find how many students obtained marks equal to or more than 7. How many students obtained marks below 4? Let us first try to understand the story of this word problem part by part. A mathematics test was conducted. Given below are the marks obtained by 40 students in the test. We are asked to arrange these marks in a table by making use of tally marks. After arranging these marks in a table using tally marks, next we have to answer the questions given below. So, this word problem consists of two main parts. In the first part, we have to arrange the given data, that is, the marks obtained by the students in the mathematics test, in a table using the tally marks. After arranging these marks in a table using the tally marks, we have to answer the questions given below by referring to the table. Let us first draw a table. It consists of 3 columns and 10 rows. We are given the information or the data about the marks obtained by 40 students in a mathematics test. If you observe carefully, you will realize that these marks scored by the students range from 1 to 9. Let us arrange these marks in the first column of the table, starting from 1, followed by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. After arranging the marks in the table, the next step is to insert tally marks against the marks scored by the students. For this, we refer to the data that is given to us. This is the information or the data of the marks obtained by 40 students. To put the tally marks, let us begin with the first score. The first score given to us is 8. Before putting the tally mark against 8, we strike out the score 8 that is given to us in the data. After striking out 8, we put a tally mark against 8 in the table. This vertical line represents one tally mark. In the similar manner, we will put tally mark against each score of each student. The next score is 1. So let us strike out 1 and then put a tally mark against 1. In this way, let us strike out each score of each student in the given data and put a tally mark against it in the table. We strike out 3 and put a tally mark against 3. 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 2, 4, 9, 5, 3, 7, 1, 6, 5, 2, 7, 7, 3, 8, 4, 2, 8, 9. The next score is 5. In the table, if you observe carefully, there are 4 tally marks marked against 5. The fifth tally mark is always marked as a cross along the first 4 tally marks. Let us see how. First, we strike out the score 5 and now we cross the first 4 tally marks against 5. This is our fifth tally mark. Then we strike out 8 and put a tally mark against 8. 6, 7. Here also, as you can see, the fifth tally mark against 7 is marked as a cross along the first 4 tally marks. The next score is 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 6 and 6. This is how we put tally marks against the marks scored by each student. Next, we write the number of students in the third column. For this, we count the tally marks that are marked against the marks scored by the students. As you can see in this table, 2 tally marks are marked against the marks scored 1. This means that there are 2 students who have scored 1 mark in the mathematics test. 3 tally marks are marked against the marks scored 2. This means that there are 3 students who have scored 2 marks in the mathematics test. Similarly, there are 3 students who have scored 3 marks in the mathematics test. How many students have scored 4 marks in the test? Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 tally marks are marked against the marks scored 4. This means that 7 students have scored 4 marks in the mathematics test. Moving on to the next score, that is 5. 6 students have scored 5 marks in the mathematics test. 7 students have scored 6 marks in the mathematics test. 5 students have scored 7 marks in the mathematics test. 4 students have scored 8 marks in the mathematics test. And finally, 3 students have scored 9 marks in the mathematics test. In this way, we have arranged the given data, that is the marks obtained by 40 students in the mathematics test, in a table using the tally marks. In the second part of the question, we have to answer the given questions by referring to this table. Question A. Find how many students obtained marks equal to or more than 7. In this question, we are asked to find the number of students who obtained marks equal to or more than 7. Observe the table carefully. How many students have scored marks equal to 7? There are 5 students who have scored marks equal to 7. So, in the solution, we write the first statement as follows. Number of students who scored marks equal to 7 is equal to 5. How many students scored marks more than 7? Marks scored more than 7 means marks scored equal to 8 and marks scored equal to 9. Observe the table carefully. How many students have scored marks equal to 8? There are 4 students who have scored 8 marks. So, in our solution, the next statement would be the number of students who scored marks equal to 8 is equal to 4. How many students have scored 9 marks? There are 2 students who have scored 9 marks. So, number of students who scored marks equal to 9 is equal to 2. So, the total number of students who scored marks equal to or more than 7 will be equal to sum total of 5, 4 and 2. So, we add 5, 4 and 2, which gives us the sum as 11. So, altogether 11 students have scored marks equal to or more than 7. Moving on to the next question. How many students obtained marks below 4? In other words, we have to find out the total number of students who have scored marks 3, 2 and 1. Observe the table carefully. How many students have obtained 3 marks? There are 3 students who have obtained 3 marks. So, in the solution, our statement would be the number of students who scored 3 marks is equal to 3. How many students have scored 2 marks? It is 3. So, the number of students who scored 2 marks is equal to 3. And lastly, how many students have scored 1 mark? And the answer is 2 students. So, the number of students who scored 1 mark is equal to 2. Our final statement would be the total number of students who scored marks below 4 is equal to 3 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 8. So, there are 8 students who have scored marks below 4.